Ladies and gentlemen, our program will begin in 5 minutes. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, our program is about to begin. Please take your seats. Please note, though, that drinks and beverages and food will still be served throughout program. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence Board member Charles Owen.
Thank you all for being here, and welcome to the 23rd Annual Champions for Change fundraiser. My name is Charles Owen, and I'm honored to serve on the board of the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence. During my time on the board, I've learned personally how important allyship is in our community and the world, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being allies in our journey. Tonight, we gather to honor the powerful mission of the Women's Resource Center and to recognize Southwire Company for their unwavering commitment to creating safer, stronger communities. It's my privilege to say thank you to our corporate sponsors, our community partners, and each one of you here for fueling this mission with your generosity and commitment. Seriously, thank you, everyone. So first, I'd like to thank our sponsors at the champion level. I offer our most generous thanks to these presenting sponsors: Bank of America, KPMG, Wachtell Lipton, and thank you to our honoree Southwire Company, who is also a champion sponsor. I would next like to thank our sponsors at the advocate level. Thank you to Georgia Pacific, the Home Depot, Vanessa and JT King, McDermott, Will and Emery, and Troutman Pepper Locke. At the ally level, we would like to thank King and Spalding, Patricia Robinson, Southern Company, and Todd and Alyssa Warren. I would also like to extend our thanks to our friends at the supporter and believer levels, as well as our host committee, whose names are listed in your program. For 39 years, a period of time which will become more amazing to you as you hear the story, Women's Resource Center has stood beside survivors of domestic violence across the Atlanta area. That work, transformational, often life-saving, has only been possible because of supporters like you. Our theme this evening, One Mission, Every Survivor, is a reminder that while each survivor's journey is unique, our commitment remains the same: to meet every person with compassion, with resources, and with the unwavering belief that safety and healing are possible. At Women's Resource Center, all services are provided free of charge, so that cost is never a barrier to hope. But we can't do this alone. Every gift, every act of support makes it possible to answer the call of a survivor who needs us. Your presence here tonight is a powerful reminder that we are not just an organization, we are a movement united by one mission that touches thousands. I first came to know about the Women's Resource Center when my daughter, Jyoti, say hi, Jojo, began volunteering with Camp Peace for her freshman year of high school. In our dinnertime conversations each night, it became very clear the impact this program had on the children, their mothers, and by extension, the community. Even today, as she gets ready to graduate from high school, tear, the first thing Jyoti does each morning is to make sure she wishes each children that she has worked with a happy birthday, to make sure they know they are loved and dear to her, and that someone is always looking out for them. You'll hear more about Camp Peace this evening and what an amazing program it is. And we've got something truly exciting to share, a major announcement about how the Women's Resource Center has expanded its reach to serve a new group of survivors. This important step allows us to offer a more comprehensive spectrum of care and stand alongside an additional vulnerable population in the community. So more to come. It is now my honor to introduce someone whose leadership in Atlanta reflects a deep commitment to safety and opportunity for all. Alfred McRae, President of Bank of America Atlanta. Al is a fierce advocate for survivors and ensures that Bank of America plays a meaningful role in supporting the organization in the communities that needs it most. His dedication to service, opportunity, and economic empowerment is a powerful example of corporate citizenship in action. Please join me in welcoming Al to the stage.
Thank you, Charles, and good evening, everyone. You all can do better than that. You look so wonderful this evening. It sounds like, you know, this is a joyous time and occasion, a great call, so let's do this again. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hey, Dan. It's my honor and my pleasure to represent Bank of America as a champion sponsor for this evening's Champion of Change event. On behalf of over 5,000 associates here in Atlanta, we're proud to join you for this vital gathering where we come together not just to shed light on a very pressing issue that affects countless individuals and families that experience domestic violence, but also to celebrate resilience and new beginnings. Bank of America began serving the Atlanta community over 100 years ago, and today, the 5,000 associates call this home, and we contribute every day to our community in various ways. Together, we've been a longtime supporter of domestic violence prevention, launching our first internal domestic violence awareness campaign back in 2012. Since then, we've educated and assisted thousands of teammates, connecting them to key resources such as the Women's Resource Center. And we know that, unfortunately, domestic violence is still on the rise, which is why we will not stand only with the Women's Resource Center, but also with Mayor Dickens and the City of Atlanta's Office of Violence Reduction to support No More campaign by showing our solidarity at events and community connections like this one that we're having here this evening. Tonight, we want to thank Women's Resource Center for your great work and leadership in the city. We applaud the strength of survivors and honor those who have dedicated themselves to fighting tirelessly for change. Congratulations to tonight's Champion of Change honoree, Southwire Company. Together, we can make a difference. Now I will turn the event over to your esteemed Executive Director, Gene Douglas.
All right.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road, back again.
Thank you.
Your heart is
Whoa.
your
My worst nightmare is to fall on this stage. Hi, everybody. Did you hear the song? Okay. So a lot of you were here last year, right? So I was sharing with a friend of mine that I would love to do the song again, and she says, she's a little bougie, polished. She said that would be kind of contrived, you know? So I canned it. I was like, no, we're not going to do it again. And then Markeisha Dunham, as we were taking a staff photo, says, we got to do the song. We did the song last year. And then I thought, it will be contrived. Because y'all are friends, right? We're going to sing it? I'm going to do like the Super Bowl. Are we really going to do it? We're going to do it? Let's play. We need friends. I'll get to that in a second. I'm ready. You think they can play it? Now I should really say, are we really going to play it? There we go.
Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Louder.
And if you threw a party,
Invited everyone you knew. You would see the biggest gift would be from me, and a card attached would say,
thank you for being a friend.
thank you. If you know me, you know I'm so not polished. So thank you. It is a joy to be here with you tonight. New friends, old friends. I can tell there were old friends in the room because you came in on cue. And we thank you for coming back and for being here. As always, I want to start with some thank yous. I want to acknowledge our honoree, Southwire Company, who has been a steadfast friend for us for many years. We appreciate your support, and we're delighted to highlight you tonight. I want to thank our champion sponsors, Bank of America. Thank you, Mr. McRae. KPMG. And Watchtoe, Lipton, Rosen, and Katz. Thank you so much. And Southwire again. I have an outstanding board of directors led by Jennifer Manning, and so I would like for them to stand up so you can meet them too. It's our board. Thank you, board. And I also have an outstanding younger board, a few years shaved off. Our community engagement board, which is just a phenomenal group of volunteers who come into this with their whole hearts. And so I would like for our community engagement board to stand, please. Let's thank them. And then there are these few people in the room who are the love of my life, the people that I've been doing this work with for many, many, many years. Our years add up. If you add up all of our years collective, we're in the hundreds. And so they work so hard at this every day, y'all. They really do. They put their hearts and souls into it, and I can't thank them enough. And you'll get to meet them also on the video, a couple of them. So will the staff please stand for the Women's Resource Center? Thank you. And we have some elected officials in the room, or representative of elected officials in the room. Y'all came out so strong for us this year. I can't name everyone, but I would love for you to stand so we can acknowledge you also. Thank you. Our CEO, Lorraine Cochran-Johnson, is out of town at a conference with several of our DeKalb County commissioners, but she sends her regards and wants you to know she's a big supporter of the Women's Resource Center, and we certainly appreciate that. All right. Well, we have an exciting program to share with you tonight. In just a few moments, Trey Morris, y'all remember that guy? Yeah. He will take the stage for our live auction, and we have 6 incredible packages for you all to bid on. So take a moment, if you haven't already, to kind of browse through your program, and there are more details about each one in there. After the auction, I'll return to the stage and bring you up to date with what's been going on with us for the last year. We are very proud of the life-changing work happening at the Women's Resource Center to end domestic violence. Many of you have been a part of that work, lending support that touches lives in big ways, small ways. All of you can help us make an even greater impact tonight, so thank you for being here. We'll also hear from Janisa and Samira, a mother and daughter whose journey through our Safe House and children's programming speaks to the heart of what we do. The love that they share and the strength of their relationship, the life that they have rebuilt, highlights their deep resilience. And of course, we're all looking forward to celebrating our inspiring honorees from Southwire tonight. Thank you. But first, I want to share some news. We were presented with an opportunity that we could not say no to. And I'm proud to announce a major milestone in our agency's history, one that deepens and expands our mission to stand beside every survivor. On March 26th, the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence acquired Day League, DeKalb Rape Crisis Center. It's a big deal. It is. Formerly a dual agency now, we will provide responsive, individualized, and trauma-sensitive services for both domestic violence and sexual assault survivors. We've already continued providing the services for survivors of sexual assault, offering a 24-hour sexual assault line, forensic medical exams, and supportive services to those who've been impacted by one of the most dehumanizing forms of violence. The needs and concerns of domestic violence and sexual assault survivors have always been deeply connected, but services were too often siloed. Survivors need and deserve a comprehensive continuum of care. With this acquisition, we are better positioned to continue such a continuum so that no survivor falls through the cracks. Every survivor, whether seeking safety and healing after domestic abuse or sexual assaults, deserves to be listened to and supported by people who understand and respond to the far-reaching impacts of trauma. That's the promise we are making. That's the promise we're asking you to help us keep. So tonight, your generosity ensures that we can continue to provide these expanded services free of charge to every survivor who needs us. This expansion would not be possible without courageous survivors, dedicated staff, and generous community members like all of you. I would like to take a moment to recognize our special community partners who we could not have done this acquisition without. And the first person I would like to introduce you to is Terry Tyson. She got this going. Terry Tyson is a management consultant extraordinaire who happened to work with us starting in 2023 on our strategic plan. I know I have a lot of nonprofit partners in this room who know this amazing woman with a big heart. But thank you, Terry. Terry, you stand so we can see you. Thank you, Terry. She didn't know I was going to do that. McDermott, Will, and Emery. Boy, oh boy. This firm has donated pro bono hours to the value of $200,000 to assist us with this acquisition. Sam Snyder, Ann Cox Johnson, and the incredible Nicole Weitzman. Thank you so much. I don't know when she sleeps. She sends emails at midnight, 11 p.m., 4 or 5 in the morning. Thank you for all of the heart that you put into this, because you have paying clients, and we weren't one of them, but we felt like it. The Fryer Group, I don't think they're here yet, but Clara Fryer, who owns the Fryer Group, a real estate law firm, assisted us with title search and all that other real estate stuff that came along with this closing. So for Clara Fryer and Lauren Bingham, thank you. And don't tell anyone I told you, but the real initiator of this is Sherry Boston, who is our newest board member, our DeKalb County District Attorney. She's over there somewhere. Sherry is a former board member of Daily DeKalb Rape Crisis Center, and now she is on the board of directors of the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence. And then there are 2 board members. One of them is here tonight, Sarah Patterson and Katie Roney, who remained on the board to assist us with this acquisition. Thank you so much. Thank you. So before we dive in, let's take a moment to center ourselves in the purpose of tonight. The Women's Resource Center believes in one mission. It's one: to stand beside every survivor, whether that survivor is a child spending summer days at Camp Peace, a mother rebuilding her life through our housing program, or a college student seeking care after a horrible incident experience. Every survivor deserves compassion, safety, and a path forward. So let's come together, not just in spirit, but action, like raise your hand or paddle. Let's raise our paddles, raise our voices, and raise the funds we need to continue this mission for every survivor who turns for us to help. And with that, my best friend, Trey, all the way from Kentucky, let's get us started. Thank you.
Well, that was a
Trey
pathetic
Morris.
round of applause for me, but let's hear it for Jean Douglas real quick. Yeah. She is awesome. You think about when a mother finds shelter, when a child finds peace. Think about this. Shelter, peace. Think about a survivor that gets their voice. It's because of people like you, champions of change. And right now, we have the opportunity to show our unwavering support with the growth and the expansion and all the things that are to come. Who's ready to raise money tonight? I done told you once that's pathetic. I said, who's ready to raise money tonight? We have some room for growth. Luckily, you have 6 chances to make that better in our live auction. I can't wait to dive into the live auction. In fact, before I dive into the live auction, I do want you to do me a favor. I want you to find your bid number, and I want you to hold it up above your head. Our photographer's up front. I want you to grab it, hold it up above your head. I know this microphone's working. I can hear loud and clear. I know you can. You don't want to be the person in the newspaper tomorrow that don't have your bid number up above your head in this picture. So hurry, raise it up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Now make sure it's your bid number. It is attached to your credit card. Make sure it's not your friend's. And that brings me to the rules of engagement for the live auction. 3 rules of engagement, very serious rules of engagement for the live auction. This is not a rule, this is just a request. Every time I count to 3, my mama raised me not too far from here in a little town called Murray, Kentucky. I appreciate those 3 round of applauses. In Murray, Kentucky, she raised me not to ever shush anybody. I would never do that on this microphone, but at the count of 3, I would ask that you shush yourselves. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. These are the 3 rules of engagement. You can put your number down. He's playing it like Simon Says. I love it. You're awesome. You're my new favorite person. Rule number 1. There's a lot of people that know a lot of people in this room. Some are at your table. Rule number 1. There are no friends during the live auction. Put your blinders on as if you're a horse at the racetrack looking straight for the finish line. Rule number 2. Alcohol is being served. Phone batteries are still up and charged. That means if you drink too much, if you fall asleep, if I catch you scrolling through your phone and looking at Instagram or doing anything that would keep us from raising money, you just showed me your bid card and we will use it against you. You're lucky you're looking at the silent auction. You're lucky you're looking at the silent auction. I'm just being honest with you. Rule number 3, the most important rule of all. Every time I say the 4-letter word, the good one, SOLD. That is more money going back to support this incredible organization, and I want a huge round of applause. One mission, every survivor. That's what we're supporting. Live auction item number 1 at the count of 3. Shush yourselves. 1, 2, 3. I love you. You are going to the beach, beautiful Destin Miramar Beach for 7-day stay, 7 luxurious days in the breathtaking 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in the heart of Destin Miramar Beach, Florida. Stunning, fully furnished condo. It's a perfect retreat, comfortably sleeping up to 7 guests. If we were in Kentucky, you could probably cram 10 in there. Soak up the sun, white sandy beaches, enjoy the vibrant local dining scene, or simply relax in your home away from home. 5-hour drive from Atlanta, as many of you know, an easy escape, unforgettable vacation, 7-day stay, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You can group bid on this. It will sleep 7 comfortably. It's got to be used by April of next year, April 1, 2026. The winner is responsible for a small cleaning fee. And this was all brought to us from Women's Resource Center board member Jason Petway. Jason, thank you very much for helping with that. I want you to bid. I want you to have some fun. I want to raise some money up in here. How much? How many dollars? What do you say and what do you pay? Who give $2,000 for this one? Hit two. I'm going to buy $2,000. Negative bid two. Negative. This is a public auction. You can all bid. Who give $2,000? Hit $2,000. I'm going to bid $2,000. Negative two. 2,500. And now 25. Hit $2,500. Negative 20. Negative 25. Negative 2,500. Negative 25. This is for 7 days. 7 people, and nothing in the description says that you can't charge your friends to go. 2,000, 2,500, hit 25, how could I bet 20, negative 25, 25, now 3,000, it's your turn again, it's just like checkers, 3, and now 35, and now 35, 5, how could I bet 35, how could I bet 30, how could I bet 35, how could I bet about 35, hit 35, I'm in that about 35, I'm in that about 35, $3,500, I'm going to bet the bomb, I'm going to bet about 35, I could have bet 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 35, I could have been that about 35. I could have been 35. I could have been 3,500. You know, the faster you bid, the faster I can go. I got 3,000. Who give 32.50? And now 3,000. Who give 31? How could I bet 31? Will everybody do me a favor and just take a big swig of whatever you got in front of you? 3,031, hit 31, negative $3,100 going once. How could I bet 3,100 twice? How could I bet 31, negative 31, one. If you want to bid against yourself, I'll let you. Do you want to raise your own bid? I'll get you a big round of applause. Okay, 31. Did you get it over here? 35. Just give me 4,000. 4,000. How about 35? Just give me 35. How could I bet 35? How could I bet 35? How could I bet? Give her a round of applause. She's going to do it. How could I bet 35? How could I bet 30? How could I bet 35? How could I bet? Give me 3,500. Now we're going to bet 35. I need you to be 35. How could I bet 35? 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 Is that you at 31 then? And now 31. How could I bet 32? I can't count. I told you I'm from Kentucky. And now 31, 2. Negative 31. Negative 32, negative negative 31. You're from Kentucky too? Well, you know what I'm going to do? Sold 3,100. You're awesome. Thank you. Let me see your number. Well played. 497. She drives a hard bargain. That was awesome. Congratulations. You're going to Florida, 3,100. All right. We got any Atlanta Hawk fans? Well, for you 7, Atlanta Hawks private suite. Experience the Atlanta Hawks like a VIP in a private veranda suite. Luxury seating in the heart of the lower bowl. This open concept space features communal lounges, all-inclusive food, drinks, cocktails. You're getting 16 tickets, 4 parking passes, and a partridge in a pear tree. Your chance. Your choice of game from selected dates in 2025-2026 season. Atlanta Hawks private suite. Again, 16 tickets, 4 parking passes. How much and how many dollars? What do you say and what do you pay? Who give $2,000 on this one? 2, 25. 3. How could I bet 25? 3. And now 3. Now 35. How could I bet 3? 35. 4. And now 35 4. How could I bet $4,000? I'm going to bet 35 4. Hit 4. $4,000. 4. Now 45. And now 45. How could I bet 45? How could I bet 40? Here, don't get it 5. How could I bet $4,500? I'm going to bet the bomb. I'm going to bet now 5. How could I bet 45? How could I bet 40? He didn't get it 5. How could I bet 40? He didn't get it 5. I'm going to bet $4,500 and now 45. How could I bet and now $4,500. You don't get a negative and that about $4,500. Negative 45. I'm going to bet about $4,500 going once. How can I bet $4,500 twice? How can I bet $4,500 last and final time? And I put your hands together. I sold it right over here. $4,000 sold. 4,000. 232. Incredible. Live auction package number 3. This was a huge hit. This is still a huge hit. One of the most desirable places to go. Highly sought after vacation destination. This is a fully customizable 7-night getaway to Portugal. Everybody say Portugal at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Fully customizable 7-night getaway for 2 in beautiful Portugal, staying in luxurious 4-star accommodations. Or you can stay in a charming rental property. Select the perfect accommodations and activities to match your style. So if you want 4-star accommodations, they are most certainly going to accommodate you. Included is a full-day excursion or activity of your choice, plus expert travel planning and concierge service in country. You can add extra travelers for an additional fee. This is fully customizable once again. Travel must be completed, and listen to this. Don't you lie to me, Atlanta. Who is going to be traveling in the next 3 years? Everybody. Y'all are all going somewhere in the next 3 years. I know it. You've got 3 years to travel to Portugal. 3 years to plan this vacation, fully customizable. The booking's got to be made 90 days in advance, but you got 3 years to take advantage of this. How much? How many dollars? What do you say? And what do you pay? 7-night getaway for 2 in Portugal, fully customizable. What are you doing on your phone? How much? How many dollars on them? I'm going to buy them. How much? How many dollars on them? I'm going to buy. Who give $5,000 to start this one off? How can I bet 5? How can I buy 55? 55, 6, and now $6,000. 6, now 65. How can I bet 65? How can I bet 65? I can have 5. How can I bet 65? I can have 5, and now 65, 5, 5. How can I bet $6,500 here? Now 65, 5, 5, 65, and now 7, and now 65, 7. How can I bet 65, 7? How can I bet $7,000 on them? I'm going to bet 7. You know what the magic number was last year? I'm going to be real with you. The magic number was $6,000 last year, and I'm willing to back it back up. I want to sell as many of these as I possibly can because I want to raise as much as I possibly can. I'm giving you a discount over here, so you're going to Portugal. Show me your bid card. 606, you're going to Portugal. 674, you're going to Portugal. I've never sold it this cheap. I am telling you, this is an absolute bargain. You want to go? You loved it for $5,500. How could you hate it for $6,000? 482, 482. Thanks for all that you do. 522. You're going to Portugal. That's what I'm talking about. $6,000. I ain't never sold it this cheap. I figured there'd be cards up everywhere. Does anybody else want to go to Portugal? Over $10,000 value, 4-star accommodations. You got excursions, fully customizable, concierge service. 5, 4, 3. I can tell you really want to go because you're holding that bid number upside down. 680. That was hard to read. 680. You're going for 6,000. Oh, I see you up here. Kentucky girls going again on this one. 497. 497. She is taking her friend. 497. Is there anybody else? $6,000. Anybody else? $6,000. Oh, me. You're going to Portugal for $6,000. Watch this. 558 with a smile. You will never get to go on any better type trip. 558, you are going to Portugal. Well worth the money. Fully customizable. You can charge your friends that you invite whatever you want. Anybody else? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big round of applause for everybody that won. I just saw something that looked really fun at this table up here, and you reminded me about this, formerly known as a napkin. You did this. Everybody's going to love you when I'm done with this. Formerly a napkin, now a pom-pom. For the rest of the live auction, when I say the 4-letter word sold, I want that thing moving around. I don't really enjoy scaring the species of aquatic animals that we have amongst us, but I don't think they'll mind this at all. Not for the benefit of Women's Resource Center. So find your pom-pom, get it out, get it ready, especially you. Live auction package number 4. Here's a fun one. If you're following along in your program, I want you to know this package has been updated since the program was printed. I want you to visit the auction website for all the full details on this one. This is live auction package number 4. That's a mouthful. Private chef dinner for 8 with wine. You get to enjoy a private dinner for 8 prepared by in your home by celebrity chef Rochelle Wharton. Rochelle, are you here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stepped up to the plate. The vegan vixen. Her meals wow both vegans and non-vegans alike using fresh organic ingredients sourced from Atlanta's black-owned farms. Chef Rochelle has cooked for Kamala Harris, Jill Biden, Tyler Perry, former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, and now she will cook for you. Each course comes with wine pairings, making this an elevated, one-of-a-kind dining experience. Travel restricted to Greater Atlanta, must be used by May 1st, 2026. At the count of 3, say thank you, chef. 1, 2, 3. At the count of 3, say ooh la la. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you, 8 friends, wine, private chef. What you talking about? How much? How many dollars? What do you say? And what do you pay? Who give $3,000 to start this one off? 3, 35, 4, $4,000, 35, 4. I'm going to bet 35, 4. Hit 35, 5, 5. I'm going to bet 4,000, 45, 45, 45, 45. I'm going to get 45, 45, 5. Now $5,000, 5. We're going to get 5, 5. Hit 4,500, $5,000, 5, 5. I'm going to bet 5, 5. I'm going to bet now 5. And now 5,000. Now 5. Now 55. And now 55, 5, 5. 55, 6. And now $6,000. And now 55, 6. I'm going to buy 55, 5. I'm going to be $6,000. I'm going to be net about 6. I'm going to buy 6. I'm going to be I'm going to be net about now 6. I'm going to bid 6. I'm going to bid 6. I'm going to bid $6,000. I'm going to bid $6,000. I'm going to be net about 6,000. And now 65. And 865, 5. I'm going to buy 5. I'm going to be net about 5, 5. I'm going to be net about now 5. And 865. I'm going to buy 5, 5. I'm going to bet 65, 5, 5, 5. I'm going to be net about $6,500. I'm going to be net about now 5. And now 65. And now 65. And now 65. And now 5, 5, 5. I'm going to bet 65, 5. I'm going to bet 60 here. No 5, 5. I walked all the way over here, sir. 65. And now 7. And now 7. And now 7. And now 7. I'm going to bid 7. I'm going to bid 7. I'm going to bid 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. I just want to talk to you. Last year when I was in this room, the last chef dinner brought 7,000. And now 7. And now 65, 7. And now $7,000 going once. I'm going to bet 7,000 twice. I'm going to bet 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. And now 75. And now 75. You were this close. And now you're in second place. And now 75, 5, 5, 5, 5. You'll break a record on what it brought last year. And now 75 to go down 5. And now he just needs some encouragement. And 875 to go down 5. I'm going to bet 75. I'm going to bet 75. Now, hey, I'm going to bet 75. Hey, I'm going to bet. Well, I couldn't do it without you, darling. And now 8,000. I'm going to bet 75. I'm going to bet $8,000 going once. I'm going to bet $7,500. $8,000 going twice. I'm going to bet $8,000 last and final time. $8,000. $8,000. $8,000. And I. Chef, we broke a record from last year. Thank you. Sold $7,500. 548, 548. That's what I'm talking about. One of my absolute favorites is up next. It's a very neat package, very desirable package. 10 nights. 10 nights in luxurious Oslo, Norway. This is for 4 people. Experience 10 nights in luxurious waterfront condo in Oslo. This newly renovated private condo features 2 beautiful bedrooms, sleeping 4 with 2 modern bedrooms and a cozy den. Here's the good part. You are going to a Michelin 3-star restaurant called Maimo's. I probably messed that up because I don't speak this language. But here's what I know. There are very few Michelin star restaurants, 3-star restaurants, and you are getting $2,500 for 2 people to go eat there. Everybody say, wow. 1, 2, 3. I've had some nice dinners. I've never had a $2,500 tab for 2 people. That sounds fun. If you want to take me, I will throw down. Up Norway. They're going to help you plan the journey. Travel must be completed by April 2026. 90 days advance booking, subject to availability. This does not include airfare. This is for 4 people. This is for 10 nights. And you are eating at a Michelin 3-star restaurant with a $2,500 gift card. How incredible. Who in the world is going to Norway? What do you say? And what do you pay? Hey, but how much? How about dollars on? I'm going to give $5,000 to start this one off. 5, 6, 6, 7. I'm going to bid 7, 6, 7. Hit 7, 7, 7, 7. I'm going to bid 7, 7, 7. I'm going to bid about 6,000, 7,000. And now 7, 7, 7. I'm going to bid 6, 7. I'm going to bid 7, 8. I'm going to bid 7. I'm going to bid day. I'm going to bid about 7. I'm going to bid now 8. And now 7, 8. I'm going to bid 7, 8. I'm going to bid $8,000 on. I'm going to bid about 7. I'm going to bid day. I'm going to bid about 7,000, 8,000. And now 8, and now $8,000 is bid, and now 9. I'm going to bid day 9. Can I mention something to you? Hey, I want to talk to you because we just got to the $8,000 price point. I want to talk to you about an add-on bonus that we couldn't add on unless we got to $8,000. See what that says? See, I'm not lying. When we hit $8,000, I can add that this adventure can continue with 2 additional nights stay at Bowen Manor, that's near Kristiansand, including a gourmet dinner and a visit to a contemporary art museum to view the world's largest collection of Nordic modern art. This could be within the 10 nights, or you can add 2 additional nights. This is the add-on bonus for you and your 3 other guests, 4 people total. I've got $8,000 bid. Who wants to be $9,000? 9, 10, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to bet 10, 11. And now 11, 11, 11. And now 10, 11. I'm going to bet 11. It's a 12-night trip. 11, 12. I'm going to bet 11, 12. I'm going to bet 11. I'm going to bet 12. I'm going to bet 11. I'm going to bet 12. I'm going to bet 11. I'm going to bet 12, 12, 12. I'm going to bet now 12. Yeah, $11,000, $12,000. I'm going to bet 12, 12, 12. I'm going to bet 12 grand. I'm going to buy. I'm going to bet now 12. And now 12,000. I'm going to bet 11, 12. I'm going to bet 11. I'm going to bet 12, 12, 12. I'm going to bet 11. I'm going to bet 12. I'm going to bet. You want to be 11, 5? I'll make her be 12. 11,005. 11,005. 11,005. I'm going to bet 11. I'm going to bet 5, 5, 5. I'm going to bet 11, 5. I'm going to bet 11, 5. And now 12. And now 12. I'm going to bet 12. I'm going to bet 12. I'm going to bet 12. You know what? Sold for 11.5 last year, and I've only got 2 of these. If you'll take one, we're going to raise a lot of money. 11.5 to her, 11.5 to you. Can we do that? Yeah. 305. You're going for 11,500. 305. You're going for 11,500. 265. 265. And whatever that first number was I called out, I think I did it enough. Wow. Now, how much is that? $23,000. Is that right? Oh, I still got my socks and shoes on and pulled that off. What you talking about? Our last live auction item at the count of 3. Everybody said, aw. 1, 2, 3. Count of 3, shush yourselves. 1, 2, 3. This is 2 tickets to what they call Moving Day at the 2026 Masters Tournament. That's right, they just wrapped it up. 2026 Masters Tournament. 2 tickets to Moving Day. April 11th at Augusta National, one of the most iconic events in sports. It is called Moving Day for a reason. Players take big risks. They shake up the leaderboard to position themselves for Sunday's final push. With Saturday tickets, this is an easy day trip to Atlanta. There is No hotel needed. Good luck if you're going to try to get a hotel. We would suggest you either get a driver or come back or book a hotel now, like tonight, as soon as you win this. It could be very, very hard. Sleep in your car. I don't know. Witness the action, witness the legends and the roars of Augusta as the world's best golfers compete for the prestigious green jacket. Again, I want to remind you that they call Saturday at Augusta moving day, the moment when champions rise, the game changes, everything is on the line. But I want you to really remember this. When you bid on this item, you're helping women make life-changing moves towards safety, towards strength, and a future free from violence. I want you to take a big swing, no pun intended, at this live auction item, maybe a little. This is an incredible opportunity to go to the Masters in 2026. What a fun package. What an incredible put-together adventure. How much, how many dollars, what do you say, and what do you pay? Who give $3,000 on this one? 3,000. How can it be 3? 35, 35, 4. Now 35, 4. How can $3,500, $4,000 on them? I'm going to be that about 35, 4, 4, 4. Hit 35, 800, 4, 4, 4, 4,000, 4. Now 45, and now 4,500. Now $5,000, $5,000. I'm going to buy 5, 800, 5, 55, and now 5,500, and now 55, 5. You're going to have a good time. I'm going to buy 55, 5, 5. Hit $5,500. I'm going to be 55. Now $6,000, and 86, and now 65. I'm going to bet 65. I'm going to bet 65, 7. I'm going to bet 65, 7, 7. I'm going to bet 7. I'm going to bet 7. I'm going to bet now 7. Here's $7,000 on them. I'm going to bet that. Take another big swig of whatever's in that glass and give me $7,000. I'm going to bet 7. I'm going to bet 7. I'm going to bet 7. I'm going to bet $7,000 on them. I'm going to bet 7. She won't care. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission. And now 7,000. I'm going to bet 65, 7. Now 75 and 875. I'm going to bet 75, 8. I'm going to bet 75, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, $75. You're the one bid wonder right now. If they were going to name a superhero after you, it'd be it. And now $75. I got a bid date. 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 $1,000 on them. I got a bid net $8 grand on them. I got a bid net $8,000 going once. I got a bid date down twice. I got a bid date to 8. Now 85. And now 85. I got a bid 85. I got a bid 85. I got a bid 80. I got a bid 85. 85. Now 9. And now $9,000. It's a race to 10, sir. And the only way I can get there is if you help me. And now 9. And now 9. And now 9. And now 10. And now 9, 10. I got a bid $10,000. I got a bid $10,000 on them. I got a bid net about 10, 10, 10, 10. They're going to do it. They just need some encouragement. Come on. And now 10. I got a bid 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 10. 9,500 is bid. And now 10, 10, 10. I got a bid close the door. 10,000 is bid. And now 10, 5. I got a bid 10, 5. I got a bid 10, 5, 5. I got a bid net about 10, 10, 5, 5, 5. I got a bid net about $10,500 on them. I got a bid 5. I got a bid net about sold. $10,000. $599. I gotta catch my breath. Woo! Wow, are you fun? Give yourselves a round of applause. Did you have fun during the live auction? I want to say thank you to the bidders. I want to say thank you to the backup bidders. I want to congratulate everybody that won a package here tonight. I also want to give a big round of applause. Everybody that donated a package to the live auction, give them a big round of applause. If you were not one of our winners, there's still a chance for you to support Women's Resource Center and our funding futures. It's coming up here in just a few moments. I want to say this, as much fun as I have running around this room and saying sold, I believe what we're about to do is the single most important thing that we'll do together all night long. I think it's the real reason that we get dressed up, that we come to the ballroom. I believe what we're about to do is the single most important thing that we're going to do together all night long. Before we go any further, it is important to hear from someone who you've already heard from, been at the heart of this mission for decades. She leads with compassion, she leads with clarity, and an unshakable commitment to helping survivors not just recover, but rebuild and thrive. Her work is rooted in partnership, standing with survivors, and showing up for every child, for every parent, for every person seeking hope. Please welcome back to the stage our Executive Director, Jean Douglas.
Thank you for being a friend. travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal.
I guess that's my theme song now, right? I like it. Thank you, Trey. You all make me very happy. This is a good night. You know, we came in here breaking a record with what we've raised so far, and there's more to come. And this is a year that we really need to break a record. We need your support more than ever. I have answered thousands of crisis calls over the years, and I will tell you that a few of the calls that stand out for me are the calls that we have received from family members, from mothers, from fathers, from sisters, from brothers. You know, I remember, I wasn't going to tell this part, but I remember a father who had a daughter over at Georgia Tech, and he had younger children at home. And he thought that the only way his daughter would survive would be if he possibly took care of the person that was abusing her. And he thought, the rest of my family would be okay, the kids would be okay, my wife will be okay. And I remember the torture on that call. I'll never forget that call of deciding, like, what's the best of the worst situation, the decision to make, so it can be torturous. And that's because abuse, assault, however we name it, harm doesn't only happen to individual survivors. Their families, particularly if there are children, also suffer. The world and how we engage with it shifts with domestic violence and sexual assault. The cascade is not contained within the family either. It ripples out to friends, neighbors, co-workers, and to communities. To some extent, we're all directly and indirectly impacted by the trauma of violence. This is an inescapable truth. When we truly recognize our interdependence, our connection and reliance on each other, we cannot fail to also recognize how much it matters that we show up for each other. There is no other way to be a healthy human. Hugh McKay captured this idea well in his book, The Kindness Revolution. This is a quote. The deepest sense of life's meaning and purpose arises from our interdependence and, in turn, our willingness to relate to others and respond to their needs. When we see survivors, we must also see ourselves. The impacts of violence, domestic and sexual assault, violations of the body and sense of self are not confined to the incident or to the person being harmed. Abuse and assault harm everyone. Survivors' cries should be our call to act, not only for their benefit, but ultimately for our own, for the wealth and well-being of our shared community. When a mom flees with her children because they're afraid at home, or a student questions their own judgment after an assault, when a child is confused about how to love a parent who is in many ways both terrifying and terrific, we, the community, should be there. WRC is leading the charge. We are standing beside survivors, not in front of, but with, honoring their voices, exchanging ideas, offering meaningful supportive services, reminding them that they are not alone. That they are a part of a community of people who care not only about what has happened to them, but also about what happens next. Because the next is where the healing and possibility is nurtured. It is where we repair and build community that we can all live safely and thrive in. And when I say community, I don't only mean the WRC advocates, board members. Just as importantly, I mean the larger community, you, we, us. People who believe our fellow humans deserve to be safe and to not be so diminished by trauma that the simplest dreams and goals feel too far away to even try to reach. As you will hear in a moment, Janicia and her children started with many strengths, but they could not go it alone. They needed the strength of community behind them, reminding them that they are not alone, that their pain mattered, and that healing was possible. Because here is the thing, healing happens best in community. The journey, even in families, is best navigated with support. When we think of surviving violence, we may think of the individual strength it takes to get through. That's only part of it. The bigger part is the strength that is added to and multiplied with support and within a community of people who are willing to be honest in admitting, yes, me too. I also need and want support. I also want people to see me and care about me. The unique person I am, I also want my voice, my feelings, my needs to matter. I want that, you want that, everybody wants that. How can we be that for each other? Thank you.
Do you remember what it felt like when you came to the safe house?
Yeah. It was late at night, and we had to follow a police car from the police station. And I was younger, so I was kind of scared.
Before me and the girls came to the safe house, life was scary. There was arguing and fighting every day. Even my relationship with my oldest daughter was different. It's almost like she was upset with me because I hadn't left my abuser, or I would accept the abuse from him. She would be the one to say, "Mom, what are you doing? Leave him alone." He was very physical with me. I ended up in the hospital. I didn't think I was going to make it out that night. When I ended up having to go in an ambulance and I had to leave my children. At that point, I knew that I didn't want to jeopardize my safety any longer, or my children not having a mother.
When Janicia and the kids first came, they were very quiet. Not the girls, not the twins, but yet there was a part about her that was really withdrawn. But I think, too, it was really clear to me that she was yearning for connection.
I didn't trust anyone, but when I got to the safe house, they instantly opened up to my children. When they gave us our own space, there was a bed for each one of us.
They made us feel welcome. There was nothing like that made us feel unsafe or unsupported.
Oftentimes when the kids come into the safe house after they have been through an incident or experienced violence in the home, you really see how it affects the whole family. What are we listening to calm our bodies and our minds, or to amp us up? What are we listening to? I get to sit with them and meet with them and meet with Mom. We kind of talk about maybe what they've witnessed. And then step 2 is really inviting our kids into the children's program for our school-age children, and we have them daily from 2 to 6. We're checking in with each other. We do a resiliency check-in. We do academic tutoring. In the summer, we expand that after-school program into Camp Peace. So Camp Peace is an 8-week summer camp that's free for our clients. It really goes into that social-emotional mindfulness learning piece that we do in the after-school program. When those big emotions come up, we don't want them to take over our bodies, but we can choose what we do with our feelings. When Samira came to the house, she was very withdrawn, kind of within herself. And it took a little bit of time for her to slowly come out of that shell. And then I really saw her blossom at Camp Peace.
We could talk about our feelings and how we feel, things that actually happen in life. You don't have to joke all the time.
It just means the entire world to me to watch Samira grow, to watch her be able to vocalize. This is what this means. I deserve to feel heard. Oh, I'm proud of you.
I'm really big on the saying, do to others as you would like to be done to you. I uplift people, and I know that could play a big role in people's life because it plays a big role in mine.
I have a favorite quote that says, if we don't teach our children peace, someone else will teach them violence. And so I think giving them these tools, it's giving them permission to have a better future, to break cycles of violence. and to become the type of person that they want to become.
I want to be successful in life. I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to be a neurologist, and I would like to do cosmetology on the side, as a hobby.
At the Women's Resource Center, we really model protecting the worth and dignity of every human being. That's really important for building safe futures. And so bringing in programs that reminds us that we are all human, that we are all responsible to and for each other, so that that part of you can show up and be in the world, interacting with other people.
Camp Peace actually taught my children how to speak up more for themselves and actually know their self-worth. The changes in the children make me feel happy, make me feel like a better mother. The relationship with me and my oldest daughter has gotten so much better. I feel like my daughter knows now that I actually love her and won't put anyone before her, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
We need your help to be available for families like Genesia's every day. With your support, we'll be there to offer them the support they need and to be reminded that they are safe and they are not alone.
Takes a lot of courage to show up, tell your story. We're very grateful to Samira and Genesia. Give them another round of applause for sharing. It's awesome. I believe when we show up for families like theirs, we help build a world where peace, not violence, does shape their future. As we lean into my favorite part of the evening, what we call funding futures, I want you to think about Samira's favorite saying, let's do for others what we'd like done for us. I was standing in the back of the room approaching the stage, and I was reminded with these little light-up candles. Everybody has these at their table, I did notice earlier. Luckily, they're not real flames. There's a quote from James Keller. He said, "A candle loses nothing from lighting another candle." And I want you to think about that as we start our Funding Futures paddle race portion of the evening. We lose nothing by shining a light to some of these families and survivors in their absolute darkest days. If you believe that, make some noise in here. Ooh, I love you. This is your chance to make a 100% charitable contribution, a tax-deductible donation. I believe there's a giving level for every single person that's in this room. When we get to a level that you're most comfortable with, I just simply want you to slide your card in the air. Here's what I believe. I believe giving inspires giving. When one person gives, it inspires somebody else to give. I also believe those that are happiest in this life that we live are those who do the most for other people. I get front row seats to it almost every single day. We have an obligation on this earth, and that's to leave it better than the way that we found it. It starts in rooms just like this. There is a giving level for everybody here, so please help me at a level that you feel you can help at. The first giving level is $5,000. Gina shared with us that $10,000 would fund WRC's new services for sexual assault survivors. That is a mouthful. For one whole week, I want you to listen to this. 24-hour crisis hotline, forensic medical exams, therapy, support groups, legal services. That's what $10,000 would do. I'm asking for 5. Who can help us at 5,000? Wow. 319, thank you. 305, thank you. 400, thank you. 553, thank you. 427, thank you. Is there anybody else? $5,000, charitable contribution, tax-deductible donation. Kristen, how many is that? 427 gives again. Wow. Wow. Is there anybody else? $5,000. Kristen, how many is that? That's a weird number. I just want to say, if we could get 4 more, that wouldn't be a weird number. You never know unless you ask. Wow, you could help us get there. Can I see it? You are number 7. I'm just showing, you're showing 436. I could have been a detective. 436. You're number 7. I want you to look behind you. That's what you inspired. 691. 691. That's 8 gifts. Listen to me, Atlanta. We are 2 gifts away from an even $50,000. I need 2 more to step up. If one more person, wow, 239. You are number 9. You're the reason we're going to get there. Who wants to be the, wow, 522, lucky number 10. We just raised $50,000 up in here. Make some noise. Now, the napkins are over because I got a hair trigger, and I thought there were more cards going up. I'm going to ask this question a lot. Is there anybody else? Anybody else? Big round of applause. I want to tell y'all, can I be transparent with you for just a second? I just got to ask a question before I'm transparent. How many people were a part of this last year? Who was in this room? Show me your hands. How many new people do we have? Wow. Wow. Whether you are a past contributor or whether you are brand new, I want to share with you that last year in this room we had 5 people raise their card at $5,000. Tonight we had 10. I want to share with you that tonight we are on the way. We are on the road to break a record to raise more than we've ever raised before. You could be part of that. Whether you're a past contributor or brand new, we have the ability to raise more than we've ever raised before. Our next giving level is $2,500. Listen to this. While WRC grows, their core services remain vital. Last year, nearly 6,000 people called their 24-hour domestic violence hotline, and every single call was answered. Day or night, even on holidays, someone is always there. A $2,500 gift can fund 1 full week of life-saving support. $2,500. Cards should be starting to go up all over the place. 476, thank you, without hesitation. 468, thank you. 709, thank you. 110, thank you. After that, 385 with a smile, giving joyfully. After that, 528 with a half smile, giving joyfully. Wow. Watch this. 475 gives $2,500. Let me, 606, and that one's real hard to read beside you. 674, thank you, $2,500. Is there anybody else? Kristen, how many is that? That's a weird number. That's 9. I want to be transparent with you. Last year we had 12. I want to keep this train on the tracks. We're 3 away from tying what we did last year. 1 gift is going to get us to an even 10. Is there anybody else? $2,500. Anybody else? I appreciate this enthusiasm. We are going to get there. Wow. 323 with a big old smile. 323. That's number 10. Is there anybody else? I don't want to push my luck. Is there anybody else? $2,500. Charitable contribution, tax deductible donation. Going once, going twice. 3rd and final call. I know we're going to make it up somewhere else. Big round of applause. We just raised another $25,000. Wow. I know you believe this. I believe this. Every child deserves a chance to break the cycle of violence. At Women's Resource Center, kids like Samira and her energetic little sisters find safety, they find love, they find support. A $1,000 donation can cover everything one child needs during their stay at the safe house. $1,000. Cards should be flying up without hesitation. 805 starts us off. After that, 754. After that, 428. After that, 235 with a smile. I just want to talk to you. When you give from the back of the room or the side of the room, it does increase your chances of getting moved to the front next year. 263, 263. After that, 672 with a smile. After that, 134 with a smile. After that, 732 with a smile. After that, 338 with a smile. After that, 367. Next up, 230 with a big smile, giving joyfully. After that, 587 with a fake smile. After that, 631. Thank you for giving joyfully tonight. After that, 882. I see you. After that, 302. After that, 322. Thank you. After that, 456. I hope that's a 5 in the middle. You may confirm. 602. Thank you. One of my favorite tables up front. After that, 268. After that, 546 with a smile. After that, 377. Thank you. After that, another one of my favorite tables, 168. After that, 658. No, y'all weren't the ones bidding in the live auction. It was this table back here. 601. After that, 316. I love you all. I'm just picking. After that, 595. Is that a 5? Make sure you pay your bill when you leave. 301. After that, 461. Thank you. After that, 294. Thank you. Oh. 457. Whoever writes those 5s does a better job. I just want to throw that out there on the 5 writers. Kristen, how many is that? How many? That is not a weird number. But now it is. I love this table up here. Table 2, I love you. 437 with a smile. 432 with a smile. 657 with a smile. Now listen, we're going backwards a little bit. I want to be honest with you. 482, and thanks for your help during the live auction as well. Thank you very much. I believe that's 100% participation from somebody over here. Watch, we're at 34. Last year we had 45. I don't want to make a big speech, but you are going to help us get there. We're going to be 10 away when we get this one. We're going to be 10 away. Get them in the air. 753, you are number 35. 708, you are number 36. Where? Is there one more over here? I said last year we had 45, and this year we are at 36. I share this all too often. You've probably heard me say it before, but there were a lot of new hands that went up in the air. Winston Churchill once said, if you don't get much else out of me, I hope you take this home. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Starts right here. Be the change you want to see in this world. $1,000. We got 36 gifts. I will unapologetically stand up here for our survivors. 265, thank you. 265, you are number 37. I at least need 3 more people to step up. $1,000. Is there anybody else? Does anybody want to stay the night in here? Oh, wow. 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 181 makes a $1,000 gift. Thank you. That's 38. You're 39. 626. You are number 40. Thank you for giving. 319. 319. That's another 40,000. I'm not going to push my luck, but I'm going to ask one more time. Is there anybody else that would like to make a $1,000 charitable contribution? Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call. Wow, thank you. You could start another wave of giving here. 162. 162 is number 41. Anybody want to be number 42? Anybody want to light this room up? I do too. I feel it. We're 4 away from tying the record last year. If you give, you will inspire more gifts. You just did it. 850, you're number 42. Now we're 3 away from tying what we did in this room last year. 3 more gifts, $1,000. I love you. I'm taking you on the road with me. 3 more. I'm not going to spend much more time because I want to celebrate. I'd love to have a drink with you. Is there anybody else? Anybody else? 3 more. 1 more gift will ensure. Wow. 576 gives $1,000. Thank you. That means we're 2 away from tying what we did last year. 1 more gift is going to really inspire that last one. Is there anybody else? Wow. 103. 103. That wasn't still up from where we did the exercise earlier. He's got Simon says, that's 44. I need 1 more person to step up. Wow. 520. Wow, watch this. We're not done. We're going to break a record at the 1,000. Watch this. 292. You are number 46. 1 to grow on. Is there anybody else? And we just broke a record at the 1,000. I'm going to look at these numbers when Gene and Amber call me next year, and I'm going to say, why did we stop at 46? What happened? What a weird number. I'm going to ask one more time. You guys have been incredible. We just broke a record at the 1,000. I'm going to ask one more time because I want to do what you want to do. Is there anybody else that wants to make a $1,000 gift? There's a giving level for everybody here. I got just a few more after this. Is there anybody else going? Wow. 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 378. 378. That's 47. Okay. Anybody else? It's getting a little slow. 1, 2, 3. Anybody else? 3, 2, 1. I want y'all to give yourselves a round of applause for bringing the energy. Wow. We broke a record, baby. All right, I'm going to speed it up because you guys are doing so good. I told you there's a giving level for every single person that's here. I use this way too often, but this is also true. I want you to think about all those times that you tried to go to Chick-fil-A on Sunday and they were closed. You would have spent $500. I know you, I know me. They are not open, and had they been, you would have spent $500. That's the next giving level. It's $500. Who can help us out at $500? Let's go. You know where the money goes. You know what it supports. Wow, watch this. They're going up everywhere. 147, 119, 278, 596, 355. Whoever wrote that 5 did a great job. After that, 800. After that, 491. After that, wow, watch this. That one's hard to read. 142, 142. After that, wow, watch this. 124. 124 is over here just after yours. After that, 527. You talk about playing tricks with your mind. You read one upside down and you come over here and it's the exact opposite. After that, 279. After that, 001. Lucky. After that, 740. After that, 236. After that, 774. After that, 215. After that, 298. After that, 584 with a smile. After that, 628 with a smile. After that, 115. After that, 224 with a smile. Watch this, 216. After that, 402. After that, 368. Thank you, with a smile. After that, 164 gives $500. After that, 516. After that, 759, right in the middle, 759. After that, 494. 494. After that, 421 with a smile. Anybody else? Oh, look at this table. Crazy table up front. 291. Everybody here's your friend. 291 638 176 712 677. 100% participation from table number 6 up front. Wow. Watch this. 165 464 738 152. 100% participation from table number 25. I see you back here smiling. 457. Thank you. Thanks for all you do. After that, 616. 616. Is there anybody else? $500. 594. Thank you. 594. Thank you. Anybody else? $500. 489. Thank you. 489 just gave 500. Is there anybody else? $500 going once? $500 going twice? Wow, I love you. 675. 675 with a half smile. After that, 260. Thank you. 260, 500. Is there anybody else? Kristen? Huh. I need your help on this. What's that number say right there? 45. It does. It says 45, and we're at a weird number of 44. That just means I need one more person to give 500, and I'll leave you alone. One more, $500. Going once, going twice. Wow. 392. We just broke a record, 475. This could get good. What's that say? 362. 362. Did you need me? That's 2 windows. So, I just want to challenge everybody who's done 500. Anybody else, $500? 237 with a half smile. There it is. 237. Anybody else? Hey, Kristen, how many is that? Okay. We broke a record. That's good. But I'm not going to be able to forgive myself if we don't go ahead and make this an even 50. I need 2 more gifts of 500. Going once. Going twice. Third and final call. Who wants to be number 49? 268. And wow. 594 gives again. 50 gifts. 500. I got 2 giving levels left. The next giving level, $250. It can provide 3 full days of meals for every family in the safe house. I want you to think about that. $250. Think about how many pumps of whatever it is you put in your coffee every single morning. How many times that you recharge your Starbucks. $250. 786 with a smile. 454 from my hype girl. 185, thank you. 500, 100% participation from this table today. 760, thank you. After that, 797. After that, 467. After that, 552. After that, 678. After that, 462. After that, wow, look back here. 706. After that, 313. After that, 262. I feel like I'm singing that Ludacris song right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the area codes? 244. 244. After that, 613. After that, 306. After that, 130. After that, 395. After that, 580. After that, 615. After that, 624. After that, 685. After that, 201. After that, look at this table, 551, 172. 463. What an incredible table. After that, 566. After that, 443. How are you? Good to see you. Weird seeing you here. Sorry. 760. 693. 693. Oh, we got cards up everywhere. 485. After that, 768. Thank you. 739. Thank you. After that, 209 with a half smile. After that, 380, half smile. After that, 128, full smile. After that, 417, giving joyfully. After that, 363, thank you. After that, 674, thank you. After that, 269, thank you. After that, 327, thank you. After that, 405, that's what I'm talking about. Next up, 213. I like this table back here. I'm moving y'all all up front next year. Everybody's coming with me. 754 just gave $250. Is there anybody else? 609. Thank you. Anybody else? $250 going once. $250 going twice. Kristen, I just got to ask, how many is that? That's 45, and I got to add one to it. 431. 431, that's number 46. Is there anybody else? $250. 680, thank you. Anybody else? $250 going once. 520, thank you. Giving does inspire giving. Is there anybody else? $250 going once, going twice. I love you. That one's hard to read. 337. 337. Thank you. I don't care how you hold it up. Just get it up in there. We'll figure it out in a minute. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Third and final call. Kristen, that's an even 50, ain't it? Give yourselves a round of applause. Isn't it? It was 49? Oh, I wish I could count. I wish I could take my shoes off. 616. You made it an even 50 gifts. Give yourselves a round of applause. Let's go. All right, I got one giving level left. At the count of three, shush yourselves. 1, 2, 3. Survivors like Janicia, Samira, that you heard from tonight. Just a few of the 7,000 that we help each and every year. Your gift keeps the answer yes. Every time the phone rings, every time there's an intervention, it's a yes. Nobody's turned away. It's because of you. $100. That's what you can give. Maybe you've already given, but maybe, just maybe, you could give again. I'm looking for the first table in which everybody at the table will say, you know what, Trey? I'll do it. I'm going to do another 100. I'm doing 100 because I'm leaving here invested in the incredible work that's being done day in and day out. $100, that's all it is. Every single dollar helps. Where's the first table? You know, I don't care if there's one person still at the table. I got you. Oh, watch. Watch that. Here it is. 517, 175, 445, 177, 752, 220, 100% participation from that table. That's what I'm talking about. 430, 807, 608. Watch this table. 169, 417, 461, 368, giving again. 137, 547. After that, 639. After that, 698. After that, 498. After that, 480. Next up, 346. After that, 501. After that, 498. I might have already called that out once. You giving again? Thank you. Wow. Thank you. After that, 705. After that, thank you, 288. After that, 325. After that, 700. After that, 167. After that, 876. After that, 187 gives again. Thank you. Wow. 214. Thank you. Watch this table right here. 582, 479, 283, 518, 399, 556, 100% participation from that table. Wow. Watch this. I see you. 533, 532, 745, 104, table 36, 100% participation. Watch this. 496. After that, 573. That's a good 5. 573. After that, 702. After that, 111. Put it on lucky. 111. After that, 199. After that, 615 gives again. After that, 616 gives again. After that, 580. After that, 579. Looking sharp over here. Could be the sharpest dressed couple here. I don't know. 613. Thank you. Did she make you wear that? Y'all are matching. 771. It looks good on you. 771. After that, 320. After that, 260. After that, 451. After that, 144. After that, 242. After that, 755. After that, 734 with a $100 gift. After that, 153. 300. 474. 109. I like that necklace. $257. 398. You just stay right there. You just stay right there. Is there anybody else? Going once? 555. Thank you. Now listen. 189. Thank you. 196. Thank you. 785, thank you. Anybody else, $100. At the count of 3, shush yourselves. 1, 2, 3. The last number that I want you to write down is 630. There's a reason. I believe you can handle what's about to happen. 630. I believe tonight if you made a gift, I don't care if it was $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500, $250, or $100, I believe this. I believe that you are all heroes for those that we serve through Women's Resource Center, and you deserve a huge round of applause. Do that. But you are the last person to give. And although I do believe every person in here is a hero for those that we serve, if we were to stop the giving right now, you would be considered our last hero. Now, if and only if you are, in fact, the last person to give, we want to say thank you to our last hero of the evening with a $500 gift certificate to Bacchanalia's. Is that how you say it? The restaurant. Bacchanalia Restaurant. Okay, well known. Unless you're from Kentucky. This is a $500 gift card, gift certificate to this incredible restaurant. Right now you are winning. I want to say this. Every time you raise your card, you are giving. I want you to repeat after me. Every time I raise my card, I am giving. Say it one more time. Every time I raise my card, I am giving. That means if it goes up above your shoulder, it stays up above your shoulder. I'm going to call out every $100 gift. I don't know if you're the last hero. We're about to find out. When I say the D in sold, the game is over. Yours went in the air. 432. You are now the last hero. $100 gift. I'm sorry. But that didn't last very long, and I'm sorry. There's a little strategy to the game. Lucky is in the lead. 111. 111. Now you are the last hero. Is there anybody else? The last person to give? 745 is now the last hero. 745 is now the last hero. 420 is now in the lead. 420 is now in the lead. Is there anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Third and final call. 630 is back in the lead. 630 is back in the lead. Now I want to talk to you. You gave once at 100. You knew the rules. You repeated after me. You said, every time I raise my card, I am giving. That means you've given $200 in this portion. This game could last all night long. Our original last hero is in the lead. Now it takes $200 if you want to be the last hero. It takes $200 if you want to be the last hero. You're making 2 gifts if you want it. And I see somebody back here that wants to be the last hero for $200. And his bid number is 200. $200, 200. You are now the last hero. Is there? Oh, it didn't last very long. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Because now 548 is the last hero. 548 is the last hero. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call, and I sold right back here, right back here. 774. 774 just made a $200 donation. Did I see a card go up over here? It went above your shoulder, right? Now 689 is in the lead. 689 is in the lead for a $200 gift. It didn't last very long. I'm sorry. 168 is now in the lead. 168 just made a gift. There's no friends during this portion either. 494 just made a $200 gift. 494 just made a $200 gift. Every time your card goes up, it's an instant 2 $100 bills. 2 $100 bills. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call. 169 is now in the lead. 169 is now in the lead. But that did not last very long. 674. I need to remember your number because it's hard for me to read. 674. 674 is in the lead. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call, and I. You have a bid number? I need it. Borrow a friend's. What's that one? 728. Is that correct? No. 708. Excuse me, Kristen. It's 708. Just made a $200 gift. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final, 712. 712 just made a $200 gift. 712 just made a $200 gift. I got to speed it up. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call, and I. 169 is back in the lead. 169 is back in the lead. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call, and I. 431 is in the lead. 431 is in the lead for $200. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call. You got the weird 5 over here. 595. Weird 5 is in the lead. 595 is in the lead. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call, and I. So 475 is in the lead. 475. Weird 5 number 2 is in the lead. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice. Third and final call, and I. So right over here. 674 is back in the lead. 674 is back in the lead. Is there anybody else? Every time you raise your card, you are giving. Going once, going twice, third and final call, and I. So 475 is back in the lead. 475 is back in the lead. Is there anybody else? Going once, going twice, third and final call, and I. So 271 is in the lead. 271 is in the lead. Every time your card goes up, it's $200. Going once, going twice, third and final call, and I. Sold it right over here. Sold. Who wins? 271, 271. You are our last hero. I go back to my original statement. You are all heroes for Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence. Give yourselves a big round of applause. From the bottom of my heart, I love coming to this room. I love spending time with you. Gene, thank you for having me back. Amber, thank you for your tireless work. To this team and everybody on the front lines, my name is Trey Morris from Murray, Kentucky. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for supporting Women's Resource Center. You guys are awesome.
Please welcome to the stage the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence Board President Jennifer Manning.
Hi, everyone. As the voice of God just said, I am Jennifer Manning, the chair of the board of the Women's Resource Center. And yes, as Trey also said, you are all heroes. Thank you so much for all of your support tonight. It is really incredible, and I'm just overwhelmed by the generosity. So please give another round of applause. It's amazing. Thank you, thank you. Okay, every year at this event, we have the privilege of recognizing a partner who doesn't just support our work, they stand in it with us. A partner who shares our vision, shows up for survivors, and helps us move closer to a future free from violence. This year, we are proud to recognize Southwire Company. Yes. Southwire has been part of this mission for nearly a decade, and from the start, their commitment has gone far beyond writing checks. They've rolled up their sleeves, delivered supplies, donated time, and most importantly, they've listened. They've asked what survivors need and how they can help meet those needs with compassion and consistency. When we say one mission, every survivor, Southwire is already there. They understand that corporate responsibility is not a box to check. It's a relationship with community, with values, and with impact. Southwire empowers its people to engage deeply. They've made it clear that giving back isn't a side project. It's core to who they are. Their model of partnership is generous, authentic, and deeply effective. And because of it, more survivors have safe places to stay. More children have access to healing spaces, and more futures are fulfilled with the possibility instead of fear. This award is named in honor of Judge Clarence Seeleger, who spent his life ensuring that the law protected the vulnerable. It feels fitting, then, to give this award to a company that uses its power to lift others up, not just in word, but in action. So on behalf of everyone at the Women's Resource Center, and with deep gratitude, I am honored to present Kara Herzog and her colleagues at Southwire with the 2025 Honorable Clarence Seeleger Champion for Change Award.
Hi. Thank you. I am incredibly honored to be here tonight to accept this award as a member of the Southwire team, and my dear friend and colleague, Tunisia Poole, who serves on the board of this incredible organization. Yes, let's clap for Tunisia, absolutely. The work done by this organization has never mattered more. And while things feel heavy in this world right now, there is so much hope in this room tonight. So much leadership, so much fellowship, and a commitment to progress. As I reflect on the past 8 years of collaboration with the Resource Center, we have seen firsthand the positive impact this organization has had on so many women and children in our communities. However, there are still so many that need our help. We are proud of the ways that we have partnered with the Resource Center. We are proud of the ways we've contributed financially, but we are equally proud of the ways we have used our hearts and our hands through volunteerism. I encourage each of us to remember, as we just did, there is no act too small to make a difference in the lives of these women and children. I encourage each of us to always remember that. So one of my favorite authors always says, we can do hard things. And we can. But at Southwire, we also say this: we can do extraordinary things. We are on a mission to be an extraordinary place to work for our 9,000 plus team members. And I believe that a critical piece of that is that our team members know that when we see a need, we serve it. When we can be part of helping our community, we show up. In my over 10 years at Southwire, I think the magic happens when we come together across organization and industry and community and as friends. Thank you for being a friend, right? To strive for progress. One of the things that we always say at Southwire is sort of the foundation of who we are, is that we believe we do well by doing good. For whatever success or resources or talent or gifts that you have, they only mean as much as for how you use them to serve others. That's what we believe. We also believe we're better together. We feel that in this room tonight. So on behalf of Southwire, including 2 tables full of Southwire team members, thank you, yes. Thank you so much. We thank you for this recognition, but more than that, we thank you for all that you do, for your mission, for your dedication, and for your unwavering belief that every person holds value, and it's our job to care about one another. If I could leave you with one thought, if my 10-year-old daughter were here, she'd be mortified. She would tell me this is cringe, but it's a story but she's not here, so we're not gonna tell her. So whenever a colleague or a friend or someone comes to me feeling the weight of the world, feeling the challenges, and there's so many opportunities to solve for, I quote the late, great Princess Leia, or more specifically, the actress that played her, Carrie Fisher. Carrie always used her platform to give a voice to the voiceless. And once in an interview, when she was asked why, she said, "I believe we can take our broken heart and turn it into art." Yes. The Resource Center does that every day. They create space for these women and their children and their families to do the same. And to all the women who have worked with the Resource Center, the women who share their stories, thank you for showing us that your greatest pain can become purpose. And that by sharing your story, you build a path for someone else to do the same. And imagine that things can be different for them too. We see you, we stand with you. We are honored to be here with you tonight at Southwire. Thank you so much.
Please welcome back to stage Executive Director Jean Douglas.
Wow, that was an amazing acceptance speech, right? It's so good to see all of you still here. Wow. Okay. I had a goal in mind, and we are $585 away from it. That's so close, right? That's a weird number, right? Do you want to know the number? Let's go. I wanted to raise $600,000 with this event. We came in at $325,000. We are at $599,000. What was it? How much did I say? 500. We're $500 away. Yes. Yes. I feel like Trey right now. One more $500 gift gets us to our $600,000 goal tonight. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Brand new board member. Thank you so much. you too? Okay. We surpassed our goal. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. I just want to introduce you to a couple of people you've seen in the video, because I just want to. Cassie Velasco Adams is our director of our children's program. What an amazing soul you are. Stand. She's here. Thank you. Thank you. She makes me work hard every day because I love your work, and I just want you to be able to do everything that you dream of. Thank you. And Barbara Gibson, who is the director of our Safe House programs, is now our director of programming. Thank you. Over 20 years ago, we had an event that went way, way over time, and I promise you, by the time I said my closing remarks, the room was a third full. I was petrified. I was in fetal position the rest of that day. It was like, it was bad. But you were here, you stuck in here, you hung in with us on a Thursday night. We got a party crowd back there in the back. I heard y'all. Enjoy it. And I have a director of development who is like really good at minutia and timing and putting together an event. And you've heard her name a few times tonight, and that is Amber Harris, who puts a great deal of work into this event. Thank you so much. So I want you all to get on with your Thursday nights. I like Thursday nights. It feels like Friday to me a little bit. And I think there's a crowd back there that agrees with me. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you to my amazing board of directors. Thank you for supporting us with this acquisition. There's so much more to come, so much more work to do, but I know you got our back, and thank you. I appreciate you. We'll see you in 2026. Good night. Thank you.